Good morning. Can you hear me? As the wonderful Betsy said, I'm a proud Hampshire and CLPP alum. And I'm here today as the PopDev program's Environmental and Reproductive Justice Alumni Fellow. PopDev is a feminist center on population, peace, and the environment located here at Hampshire College. And I was brought here very much through my work at CLPP and my studies at Hampshire, where I really think I started to put a language to my feminism and my politics. Working at PopDev, I think, has really taught me invaluable lessons about the intersections of community power, critical thinking, and a politics of love and solidarity that put people and justice at their center. At PopDev, we advocate for women's health, reproductive freedom, and environmental justice. Though they may at first seem to have disparate goals, reproductive justice and environmental justice share many common concerns about health, empowerment, and community. In both movements, goals center around uplifting marginalized voices, reducing inequitable burdens, and improving lives through activism, education, and collaboration. The reproductive justice framework demands that the decision of whether or not to have a child and the right to raise that child not be hampered by the unequal distribution of environmental burdens. In advancing RJ goals, we are demanding that individuals in marginalized communities not be forced to make reproductive health decisions based on the fact that their communities suffer inequitable vulnerability to environmental hazards, like toxins and pollution. Both EJ and RJ frameworks developed and continue to exist because their mainstream counterparts continue to fail to address a wide array of underlying social injustices. It is our belief that reproductive health and environmental health are inextricably linked, and that by advancing the principles of one, you endorse the other. The EJ and RJ movements are particularly linked around toxins that impact pregnancy and fertility. Because they are more likely to be low-wage workers, women and people of color, especially those in urban areas, are disproportionately exposed to hazardous toxins, many of which adversely impact reproductive and child health. Both environmental and reproductive justice recognize the right of individuals to raise their children in healthy environments and seek to protect people from toxins in the places they work, live, play, and make their lives. At PopDev, we're particularly interested in dismantling the discourse which purports that environmental degradation is a result of overpopulation, a viewpoint that results in widely damaging reproductive health crises, particularly for brown and black women living in poverty. When our desire is to lower birth rates at any cost, we chip away at people's rights to make informed health decisions about their futures. RJ supports solutions promoted by the EJ movement that go beyond mere efforts to limit childbearing and that actually empower people to make their own decisions about how their families can thrive. Access to safe contraception and abortion are central to this struggle. Through strategic collaborations between the reproductive and environmental justice movements, we can work towards our common vision that one day all people will be able to bear and raise healthy children and live in healthy communities. True movements for justice recognize that healthy decisions about sexuality, relationships, childbearing, and child-rearing are bound to underlying conditions of social, political, and economic and spiritual power. Thank you all for being an important part of that discussion this weekend.